In the brands tool, this can really help you uncover some interests that you never really thought of. A lot of the times when you're working in a particular niche, you're not really that familiar with a lot of brands that are in that niche unless you're like that's your passion. So this can really help out. So let's use the example of crochet because I don't know anything about this niche and I just want to use something I don't know about. And let's go arts, crafts, and sewing. You have to select a category in this tool or else it won't work. There wasn't a feature or an option where it can just select all categories, but that's okay. Let's go through and select one that's relevant and then click search brands. And it came back with 51 of them. Let's go and validate these ones and see what we got here. And we got one for Pony. Let's see what that is. Let's click on Amazon. And as you can see here, Pony looks like it's a brand for needles, crochet needles, crochet hook. Since I don't crochet, actually, nope, that's wrong. I have crocheted in my life. My mom taught me when I was young, but I just don't remember how I did it. Anyhow, crochet hook. So I didn't know that that was a brand. So what's Karen? Let's check that one out. It looks like it's a brand of yarn. So obviously, those two are extremely targeted for crocheting. So if you're selling some sort of print-on-demand product that has to do with crocheting, you know, say you have a mug that says, I crochet so I don't kill people. It's like some funny thing like that. Like I've seen that with almost every niche you can think of. I knit because I or else I kill people or something like that, you know. Anyhow, you sold something to do with crocheting. Well, you can target Pony, the brand, and, you know, people are probably pretty obsessed about crocheting if they're following that brand, or Karen, you know, they're buying that actual yarn. So you can see just how awesome this feature can be. So don't overlook the brands tool. You can really uncover stuff that you really had no idea, especially if you're trying to work in a niche you never heard of before. Never heard of, but never don't have a passion for it, not really recognize it that much. Let's try something different here. How about like blacksmith? And validate. So Novell, I don't know what that is. I'm actually really passionate about blacksmithing and bladesmithing as of late, only the last year and a bit, and I haven't heard of these things. So even if you got a passion for it, well, it looks like it's a patch of some sort. This must be some sort of popular brand. There's 251 people that actually like that brand, so that's interesting. Some sort of hammer brand. It looks like a blacksmith hammer. Interesting. So it really opens up your eyes to certain things that you can search. But let's say, you know, some of these weren't found. So let's select those. So to select a multiple amount in a grid here, just hold down your shift key and click. You can't actually drag and select, so you got to hold down the shift key, select and right click, and go check boxes, and you can select checks for highlighted rows. You also have those checks up here as well, the options for the check boxes. Let's right click and send this over to FB interests. It looks like there's something in there already. And we can see if we can find something else. Well, this particular case, it didn't find anything. What about those ones there? Let's unselect all. Let's select these checked ones and send it over. Looks like some are found for novel, HTS, and generic. Anyhow, some other good features there. So like all the other tools there, we've got the quick filters. So you can use the quick filters up here. Clear out the quick filters. You can search within the rows that have text. In this case is the target and the category. And you've got the usual features here for saving and loading data, as well as over here, and pending the power words and all that sorts of goodness. And there's basically not much more to explain about this particular tool. It's fairly simple, fairly straightforward, but I just want to stress that don't overlook this tool because you really can uncover these hidden little gold mines that you would never thought of before.